best sometimes to start over. Hello everybody, Tom here from the Company Code. I hope you're all well and thank you for being here as always. Today I'm going to talk about why sometimes in life the only way is a new direction or a fresh start. Now this can be related to for many things in life I have found, even in my own life, Sometimes you're going down a path or you're going down a way or you're trying something that is not going to yield you what you want. And no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, no matter how much you bang your head off a damn brick wall, the best thing to do sometimes is to go in a different direction. Tear up the script and start over. Really, it is as simple as that. And this can be related to many different things that happen in life. I'm going to give you an example, and it's one that some may or may not disagree with, but if you're looking at it psychologically, you can understand where I'm coming from with this probably. So, say for example, two people are in a relationship, that relationship breaks down, they fall out, and they split up. Somewhere along the line, that relationship wasn't working, okay? Something in that dynamic needed to change, okay? Maybe it's communication thing or whatever, whatever it is. Over a period of time, the two people maybe decide that actually they want to give it another try. And they end up back together. Most people who reunite with their ex-partners, the relationship fails for one simple reason and one simple reason only. And that reason is you try and recreate what you had before. Missing the point. What you had before didn't work. So how can you expect it to work again? If you're starting from fresh with somebody, it has to be a new relationship and a new direction. Even if you were with that person for years. If it's failed, then the dynamic failed for whatever reason, you can't go down that road again. Because ultimately the same thing will happen. That's one thing I can think of. And certainly in certain things that we do goal-wise, you can look at doing something in a particular way. I don't know, say you're starting your own business, you're looking at, investing in stocks and shares. You've taken on a load of advice from somebody who claims to know what they're doing. Things ain't going well, and you've decided that you want to basically call it a day. But actually, a part of you still thinks that you can succeed at this, and you come to the conclusion and the idea that actually there's got to be a different way of working here. And you discover what that is and you go forward and implement that. And with that, you find yourself actually getting the results you want, that you wanted in the first place. It's very important that we realise sometimes when to call it quits. Not just when to call it quits, when to go off in a different direction. Okay? If your goal, if the thing that you're striving for really means something to you, then sometimes you can be very blinkered. You can be very, it's got to happen, and it's got to happen this way. Be open-minded about how you're going to get on your journey to what it is you want and how you're going to do it, okay? And be open to change. Change is not easy, and a lot of people cannot accept it, okay? A lot of people aren't brave enough to start over. And that's not a criticism, it's a fact. It's very difficult if you've got so far down the line with something to concede that it's not working and then completely rip up the script and start from scratch and start literally from day one. Unfortunately, sometimes it's the only way. And I've come to this conclusion on a couple of times in life that you have to be brave enough sometimes to know when to abandon the way that you're going in light of something better in terms of how to get what you want. So in other words, a big change of direction, change of thinking, and you going down that route to get what you need and what you want from it, okay? short video again today, but again, one that I think we can all relate to. When you know in your heart you want something, don't be afraid to go back to square one and start again with a new direction. Because sometimes it's not what we want being too hard, or what we want being too unattainable or difficult. It's basically that we ourselves are not going about it in the right way, and there is a way around it. We need to discover what that is and be brave enough to say, even if we've got really feel that we've put a lot of time and energy in and whatever, or invested money, or to literally go, okay, that way ain't working, I'm going to go about it a different way. Concede that, accept, rip up the script and start from scratch, 100%. Guys, third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video. Put down in the comment section below, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you feel that, you know, there is a better way to get what you want, and have you found that you was strong and brave enough to go down that route, or did you carry on as you were and got more and more frustrated and ended up in ultimately giving up? It's not a criticism, it's just something that I have noticed that can happen sometimes with people. We can become very, very, very transfixed on how, and stick with the way that, or stick with the method that just isn't working for us. It's very important you recognise when you know that it's not working for you. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know my next content's out. Guys, I will be back at the start of next week with another 3 videos, but until then I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy. I will be back then. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.